The year is 2025. Fashion is raw, immediate, and unapologetic. Black tape fashion has evolved from a fleeting trend to a bold statement, a language spoken directly on the skin. This isn't about hiding, it's about revealing, accentuating, and transforming. The stark, geometric lines of black tape now merge with the deeply personal world of tattoo culture. Together, they create a new form of body art, electric, current, and alive with self-expression. Tattoos tell stories of permanence. Black tape offers a fleeting, adaptable counterpoint. When these two meet, the result is a harmonious dialogue. History meets immediacy. This conversation is happening everywhere, on runways, social feeds, and city streets. Sharp tape edges contrast with the organic flow of ink, creating a visual feast. But this movement is more than aesthetics. It's a cultural moment, a reclaiming of self-image. In a world of digital filters, this is refreshingly real. The body becomes a hybrid canvas, blending ancient ink with modern tape. Tape interacts with light, skin, and pigment, creating a dynamic interplay. This is body modification meeting temporary art. The rise of ink and tape reflects our evolving relationship with our bodies, adornment and reclamation. Young designers and tattoo artists are collaborating, pushing boundaries, and listening to models. Models' inked stories provide the foundation. Tape adds a new layer of interpretation. This is a fresh perspective on an ancient art form. The movement is just beginning, but its impact is already undeniable. Ink and tape is more than a look, it's a statement. It's about control, authenticity, and the power to redefine one's own image. The fusion of tape and tattoo is a new language of self-expression. The body is no longer just a canvas, it's a living, evolving gallery. This is the future of body art. We spoke to models leading this movement. Their tattoos are chapters of their lives. Kai's left forearm bears a Japanese koi, his symbol of perseverance after hardship. Black tape traces the koi's curves, amplifying its story. Lena's back is a constellation of symbols, each a memory from her travels. Tape frames and highlights these symbols, creating new constellations and guiding the eye. For Lena, tape is a frame that reveals her secret stories. Jax's abstract rib tattoo is about chaos and order. Its meaning shifts with his mood. Tape extends the geometric elements, pushing the abstraction further. The tape makes his tattoo feel alive, always evolving. This evolution is at the heart of ink and tape. Without the personal narratives in the ink, tape would be just tape. But together, they amplify and reinterpret each story. Models collaborate in the art, sharing their stories in new ways. The tattoo is the soul, the tape is the voice that changes its tone. It's a powerful combination. Bodies become living galleries of experience. Each layer of tape adds a new chapter to the story beneath. The result is a dynamic, ever-changing form of self-expression. Ink and tape is about more than looks. It's about storytelling. These are not just bodies, they are living, breathing narratives. The movement thrives on personal stories, always unfolding. The diversity of tattoos mirrors the diversity of the models. Anya's collarbone script, a line from her grandmother's poem, is underlined by tape, making a quiet strength visible. Stylists use tape to honor, not obscure, the meaning behind the ink. Rico's geometric spine tattoos, inspired by tribal markings, are echoed by bold tape bands that mimic movement and rhythm. For Rico, tape is an extension of heritage and energy. Freya's vibrant floral sleeve is about growth and beauty in unexpected places. She worried tape would clash, but it makes her colors pop, adding contrast and depth. Stylists use tape to border, highlight, and interact with the ink, creating a delicate balance. These conversations reveal a common thread: empowerment through collaboration. Models, tattoo artists, and stylists work together, layering agency and creativity. Tape offers a new way to play with permanent art, making tattoos part of an ever-changing aesthetic. Tattoos are not static, they evolve with each new layer of tape. The result is dynamic self-expression, always in motion. Ink and tape is a collaboration, not just between materials, but between people. The stories continue to unfold, each look a new chapter. The fusion empowers models to reinterpret their own narratives. Tattoos and tape together create a living, breathing art form. The conversation between ink and tape never ends. Stylists are the architects of ink and tape, seeing the body as a three-dimensional canvas. Tattoos provide the foundation. Black tape sculpts, highlights, and transforms. Marcella Rossi, a Milan stylist, insists on respect, understanding the tattoo's flow and meaning before adding tape. Tape should enhance, never overshadow the original art. Rossi uses tape to suggest movement, extend tattoo lines, or add narrative layers. Imagine a bird tattoo. Tape can trace its flight or suggest a cage breaking open. Kenji Tanaka from Tokyo uses bold, geometric tape to create tension with detailed Japanese tattoos. Thick tape bands cut across delicate blossoms, making both ink and tape stand out. Stylists curate experiences, not just looks, working closely with models to experiment and collaborate. The best ideas often come from the models themselves. They live with their ink and know its essence. This synergy ensures authenticity and power in the final look. The process is a dance of creativity and respect. Tape and tattoo interact, creating disruptive harmony. The results are breathtaking, each look a unique work of art. Stylists, models, and artists together push the boundaries of body art. Ink and tape is about more than fashion. It's about storytelling through collaboration. The body becomes a curated gallery, alive with meaning. Applying black tape is an art form, demanding precision, patience, and skill. Stylists choose tapes for their look and feel, medical grade for comfort, reflective for impact. For runways, tape must be durable. For photo shoots, every edge must be flawless. Tracing outlines tattoos, making subtle ink pop, or adding graphic punch. Blocking uses wide strips to create bold shapes, playing with positive and negative space. Layering combines tapes of different finishes and widths, adding depth and texture. Tape must follow the body's curves, requiring anatomical understanding. Extension visually continues tattoo lines, swirls become sharp angles, branches grow in tape. This blurs the line between permanent and temporary art. Stylists constantly experiment, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Each technique adds a new dimension to the ink and tape look. The interplay of tape and tattoo is always evolving. The body becomes a site of innovation and creativity. Ink and tape is about rewriting the story of the skin, one line at a time. The art of application is where vision meets reality. The fusion of black tape and tattoos creates a layered reality, both visual and tactile. Tape's smooth surface contrasts with skin and ink, adding dimension and inviting closer inspection. Glossy tape catches light, matte ink absorbs it, creating dynamic interplay. Tape frames color, creates silhouettes, and organizes chaos into structure. On fine-line tattoos, tape adds strength. On bold blackwork, it introduces new patterns. Tape integrates, becoming part of the composition, a dialogue between materials. The ink and tape look embodies complexity and nuance, reflecting layered identities. Each application is a new chapter in the evolving story of self-expression. Ink and tape is more than a trend, it's a cultural shift. It challenges beauty norms, democratizes high fashion, and makes self-expression accessible. Tape lets anyone experiment, regardless of ink or experience. DIY versions flourish on social media, making it a grassroots movement. Tattoo artists, stylists, and designers now collaborate, enriching all art forms. The body becomes the ultimate canvas for creative expression. Ink and tape brings tattoos into the fashion spotlight, challenging stigmas and celebrating inked skin. Tape acts as a bridge, making tattoos a focal point. This is a celebration of the decorated self. Why now? Tattoo culture is mainstream, but innovation is craved. Ink and tape embodies remix culture, blending forms, creating hybrids. The look is fluid, adaptable, and photogenic, perfect for the digital age. Its visual impact fuels its spread across screens and runways. Tattoos offer permanence. Tape adds a temporary, dynamic twist. This combination resonates with a generation seeking meaning and authenticity. Ink and tape is about being grounded in history, yet open to reinvention. It's the perfect look for a world in constant motion. Ink and tape charts a journey from personal stories to global fashion. Ink provides depth. Tape adds a dynamic edge. Together they create a layered, personal, and public statement. Stylists use tape to reveal and enhance, not obscure. This fusion opens new avenues for self-expression and collaboration. The stark contrast is a metaphor for finding harmony in difference. Ink and tape celebrates the body as a site of art and story. Our stories, etched in ink, traced in tape, are worth sharing.